Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tony the GM again after another Jet loss. Uh, I'll be honest with you. This team is set up really well to succeed in the future. I'm tired of Jet fans getting down saying same old Jets, same old Jets. Their needs are obvious. All they need is some chemistry on the offensive line. And, they need to add a couple of players. They do have a lot of talent on this team. It's the constant abuse by fans that's really getting out of hand. Sauce is terrible. This is terrible. Every single player the Jets have is terrible during a loss. This team isn't ready to compete for the playoffs. It's that simple. This is strictly an evaluation year. They do not have a quarterback. Justin Fields is not the answer. This is what we're doing this year. The Jets are looking at every player and seeing what they need. They are evaluating who is a future piece of the 26 and 2017. The Jets constantly, the fans, since they haven't won in years, constantly make the same mistakes. Okay? They want instant gratification. You can't just take over a team and inspect wins right away. It doesn't work that way. Now, this has been consistent through with the Jet fans for many, many years. As soon as the season starts, they're looking at, oh, we need to make the playoffs. After the first loss, after the second loss, it gets worse. After the third loss, it's the same old Jets spiraling out of nowhere. It's not going to happen with this team. They were competitive again. To be honest, Tampa would have really crushed them. The Bills are totally in a different league, okay? But they are competitive with probably around 12 to 14 teams now. And they still need 8 players. So the future is very, very, very bright. It's actually a quick fix. They need to draft the right quarterback. They need to get another lineman. They need to play their young receivers to see what they need at receiver. They need a safety. They need another linebacker to replace Quincy. They need an edge. They need overall depth. Okay, but if they're playing with a top 3 pick, they're easily fill in 2 or 3 of those holes in both of these drafts. So they should be extremely competitive in 2027. They should be competing for a Super Bowl if they draft the right quarterback. And I'll go on and as on the record, Alar is the right quarterback. I do a lot of research on the position. I look for certain particular things. I have a series going on how to draft a quarterback. If you guys aren't watching every play a quarterback ever made, in mute so you don't have outside interference, and you don't look for certain things, you're never going to get the right quarterback. Okay? If you're doing it based on a box score or statistics, or just watching highlight films and looking at one singular wow play. Oh, wow, somebody made a NFL type play. Meanwhile, it's the only one they have on 4 years of tape. You definitely don't listen to the paid for experts. This is why they constantly miss on the quarterback position. If you draft Drew Aller and you protect him, you support him, give him a nice supporting cast, he will be a top 10 quarterback. And that's as a matter of factly as you could get. He checks every box for a future quarterback. Now, I don't know. Mendoza is also, stands a very, very good chance to be a future franchise quarterback. Now, I'll be honest. Those are my pick 1 and 2. After that, I think maybe 2 or 3 might sneak into the pick 10 or later. Don't fall for the hype at all. I'm looking at the South Carolina quarterback. I love his tools, but he only has 100 yards rushing on the year after 5 games. He only threw it 89 times, 5 games. Everything's basically to a wide open receiver, protected pocket, clean throwing lane. I don't know. I mean, he'll hit the looks that Fields has been missing. He's probably going to be an improvement over Fields, but as a first, a top 5 pick, I don't know right now. I'll be honest. I mean, everybody, you're jumping on the projections. Oh, we think he might be able to turn out. Hasn't worked that way for any of these dual threat quarterbacks or any quarterback that you think might turn out. They need to have the skills, guys. Okay, well, take care, guys. Keep it positive, because if they do the right thing, they will be competitive. Don't get down on the coaching staff, the coordinators. It's a team game. It takes time to build chemistry and continuity. You don't just show up to the game with 22 players and play the game. It takes a lot of preparation to build that chemistry and continuity. Take care, guys.